Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Currently in Nigeria, about 3 days ago, we see what Efcc is doing. A great job by kidnapping citizens of the country to their custody. That's the job they prefer to do now. Because reason is because they are jobless. So how do you see that?
Unfortunately, I don't know how EFCC was factored into the issue of Very Dark Man versus GTB Bank. I don't know how EFCC came into that scene. It just means there's an unseen hand, that we are seeing inside this issue. Very Dark Man went to the bank and to complain as a normal customer on the issues surrounding whether deduction or money missing in his mother's account. And all of a sudden, EFCC was invited, not even the police. So it tells you that there is a massive clampdown of the voice of the voiceless. And Nigerians have shown immense solidarity for Very Dark Man. And I am also showing solidarity for Dark Man, wherever he is, because to an extent, I'm not too much of his fan anyway. I'm not even his fan. But I look at him from the perspective that there should be struggle to change the narrative. And if the struggle has to come deeply, it has to start from regeneration of the Gen Z generation. And that is the angle I am saying, that this is pure injustice to Nigerians, not only to Very Dark Man. Release Very Dark Man wherever he is, you are keeping him. And not only that, we are even hearing that he might have been shot. And if he's shot, if the story is true, if it can be confirmed to be true, but I do not see any reason why people should be stopped from having access to somebody who went to the bank to complain over issues that is having with the bank on behalf of the mother. And all of a sudden, EFCC, it doesn't have any here. If Sheyi Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu are involved in this, please call EFCC to order. Very Dark Man has never committed an offense. We know that the EFCC is no longer functional, it's no longer relevant, it's no longer active, it's no longer fighting crime the way it's supposed to. EFCC has become a tool of oppression and suppression against the people of Nigeria. Look at what happened in Edo State, where the same EFCC came into a building, ransacked the house, deflect tires, made away with a lot of things. This is kind of Nigerian EFCC. Unfortunately, Nigeria has happened to EFCC. And when I say Nigeria has happened to EFCC, you need to understand the direction I'm going. Release Very Dark Man for people who believe that what he is doing, even GTB Bank, even there's rot in the financial institution in Nigeria. And I don't think that what is being done to Very Dark Man is
that reminds me what I go through in the same GTB Bank about some years ago, when a friend complained to me that his 320,000 had been deducted from his account. I personally visited the bank. I was almost arrested. I have to just use diplomacy to go out of there. This action, this message has been on in Nigeria for over a decade, that GTB have been robbing many Nigerians.
Okay, that's another revelation, and we are hearing from another source that it has become a norm, it has become a system, it has become a routine, it has become the wear of GTB Bank to be deducting money illegally and be robbing people of their money in their account. And once you stand up to ask what is actually going on, they will threaten you with their police and EFCC. Nigerians has lost billions of naira to the fraudulent activities that is happening in GTB Bank. And this is time for every Nigerian. I can tell you now, currently now, over 200,000 Nigerians have withdrawn their money from GTB Bank. I can tell you that. Except the Yorubas, who are campaigning against it. People are removing their money from GTB Bank. And if it is true that Very Dark Man was shot by the EFCC, that means that is the end of GTB Bank in Nigeria. But we cannot continue like this. Let them look at the issue that led to what Very Dark Man is saying. It is also happening to other banks. Look at what this man said. Even though I don't like him, but to an extent, he was saying the facts. Shehu Kuti, he can be tribalistic and biased sometimes, but this issue of Very Dark Man, I think there was some level of objectivity in what he was saying. That even happened to the sister too. All these guys are running away with billions of dollars, billions of naira of crude oil revenue, and nothing is being done. Nobody is asking them anything. Nobody is going after anything. But a citizen that is trying to survive over his hard-earned money is being subjected to oppression.
Sorry, sir. Do you have a word of advice to the CEO or the MD of GTB Bank right now?
We know that most of these politicians, bank MDs and bank directors or whatever, whoever, bank GM or whatever they call themselves, they are working for the politicians. They are always in alliance with the politicians. They do the same route, they do the same business. They are the ones that are keeping the looted ones, and now nothing is happening. So anybody that is a stakeholder, a major stakeholder, and calls it, I want that boy, deal with, and they will comply. Because Nigerian banks are not independent. They are being run by Nigerian politicians. That's why they hide their loot. So imagine a situation where an independent bank will stand up and say, no, this is wrong, I'm not going to do it. Justice for Very Dark Man. He is a very dark man. And we must continue to reason like black man. Thank you.